Hey guys, welcome back to Coffee Talk, where I take an interesting topic and give it to you in the time that it takes to drink a cup of coffee. So grab you a cup of coffee, make sure that it is piping hot, and you can add a dash of vanilla cream if you choose. And if coffee's not what you do, perhaps an herbal tea steamed to perfection is more like you. My favorite is lavender with a dash of honey. And if you don't do coffee or tea, perhaps a nice fruity smoothie is more what you do. And sit back and listen to today's topic, which is a tragedy of a trophy wife and a teachable moment. So let's get ready to drink this coffee. This is Isis, aka the new trophy wife. That's the name that she formerly had on her YouTube channel. It is now called Isis, and it now only has one video on it. I married a monster. But previously, it had all of this content about hypergamy and being the new trophy wife. This is a teachable moment. This woman was one of the cult followers of Shira. Y'all know, Shira is sprinkle sprinkle. Now, I don't have anything against Shira and her sprinkle sprinkle ideology. Do you, girl, do you. But what I do know is that if you're trying to be a quote unquote trophy wife, it comes at a cost. And all that Shira is preaching is not actually what's happening in her life. Don't let her fool you with that. That's what I will say. Now, I will say that there is a couple of similarities between the situation with Isis and Shira. They both are with older gentlemen, or in Isis' case, was with an older gentleman. But I believe that Shira's guy is of the palm color persuasion. And we're talking about a black man who was the monster in this situation, but also older, much older than her. And I also believe she came into this situation. Yeah, there he is. Came into this situation with two sons, and she and this monster had three children, two girls, and then they have an infant, which I believe is a male. So now let's do a quick dive into this situation. According to Isis, she was a victim of SA as a child. And she shared this with said monster. And you would think that if that is the case, that you're a helicopter parent. I'm a helicopter parent. And my son is an adult, but he's special needs. I'm still a helicopter parent. And what we are being told is that this husband SA'd his 2 and 4-year-old daughters. So it was also, that other thing going on. And we don't know if he, in fact, did something inappropriate with her male children that she had from a previous relationship. But why I say this is a teachable moment is because when you go into being a trophy wife, you don't have control over anything. And she allowed this man to control her life. She did it at the cost of her own daughters being groomed, so to speak, by their father. Now, although I commend her for getting herself and her children out of this situation, she went to the police, she went to the hospital, she filed charges, moved away from them, filed restraining order, all of that. I have to wonder, how long did she know before she got out of there? Did she move immediately, or was this something that she waited to take action on? Because it's hard to believe that she did not know what was going on. I mean, how could she have possibly missed this? I mean, she's a stay-at-home mom, right? She's a trophy wife, right? Never mind the fact that she was gainfully employed before she got with this man and had a nice career going on. She left all of that to be a stay-at-home mom, trophy wife, and in the midst of this has children for this older man, and then they are SA'd. Make this make sense. Why would you put yourself into this situation? And how is she now trying to figure out how she moves on, how she's going to rebrand her channel? Girl, you and your children all need therapy. You don't need to be thinking about doing whatever you were doing on YouTube. You need to have a come to Jesus moment, because of course, this man was a Christian. I don't know what kind of Christian does this. I don't know. But I'm going to have a part 2 of this, because this is more than a coffee break subject, you guys. So I'm going to do a second part to this coming up soon. But in the meantime and between time, I see that we are running out of time in this video. So it's time for me to go and make me some more coffee. But what I want you to do is to give me some comments on this part 1 of this down in the comment section. Look for part 2 so we can continue to do this conversation. And how would you have handled this situation? But the fact that this was a quote unquote Christian is part of what I'm going to go into in part 2 of this. So I'm going to get my cup of coffee right now, start working on that part 2. Make sure that if you are not already subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Go ahead, hit that bell, double tap it so you are getting notified of all my upcoming videos. And I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, I want you to have peace and blessings. And of course, if you're not following me, please follow me on all my other social media. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram as DC the Purple Diva. And you can find me on my other YouTube channel, The Purple Diva Den, where I do spoken word. I'll see you guys in part 2 of this trophy wife tragedy and teachable moment. I'll see you guys. I'm out. Peace.